Welcome to Awaken, Discourses from Así Hablaba Quetzalcóatl, thus Spoke Quetzalcóatl, Part 2 of 2, on Words of Wisdom. Así Hablaba Quetzalcóatl, thus Spoke Quetzalcóatl, is a beautiful tale that offers upliftment to all truth seekers yearning for spiritual understanding. In this book, we follow the travels of the legendary Aztec god Quetzalcóatl, who is the story's enlightened master. In his offering of discourses to earnest seekers, we see that Quetzalcóatl highlights the importance of the inward journey. Transcending both time and space, this journey connects us with the inner heavenly light and music. Thus, the words from Así Hablaba Quetzalcóatl illuminate one's spiritual endeavors with profound truth. Let us continue with selections from Así Hablaba Quetzalcóatl, thus Spoke Quetzalcóatl, with insightful wisdom on living life with love, focusing on noble thoughts and deeds, and avoiding criticism of others. My name. And the pigeon seemed like white notes in the blue sky of Tula, just as his words were harmonious notes in the silence of the evening. And they asked him, "What is your real name?" And he answered, "Do not restrict me by naming me. You already have done enough giving a name to this body I am dressed in and to the role I play in this existence. Only those who penetrate within themselves and know themselves will know my name, because my name dwells in every heart. Many are those who have come to this school of the world and have been confused by their names and have been worshipped for their names, but not for the truth they told, which is their real name. The name of a path is only known when it is walked on. Walk then my path, and you will know my name. In the meantime, be friends of silence, because my name is the brother of silence. His name is myself. His name is ourselves. His name is the truth." About vanity. Someone arrived and told him, "Master, talk to us about vanity." And this is how he spoke to them. Vanity is not but the dress in which things are covered with in order to be desired. Pay attention, because I have said desire, not love. Desire is the source of selfishness, while love is the light of the heart. Thus, I tell you, do not desire the dress, but that which it covers, and in this way you will not nurture vanity in your brothers. Know that dark things dress in beauty in these times, and they surround themselves with pleasant odors and perfumes, and they go around wearing all sorts of ornaments and precious stones. They cover themselves with beautiful masks and exuberant bodies, but look at them in the eyes, and you will see that deep inside there is only instability, and you will feel its emptiness, because neither the heart nor love speak up for them, but only desire and vanity. Before looking inside another person, first we must have accomplished looking inside ourselves. Contact the celestial music inside a man's forehead, generating wisdom and compassion. Without these accomplishments, through the eyes of others, you will only see your own limitations. There isn't a worse blindness. And there came many who were heatedly arguing with one another, and having sat around him, they asked, "Talk to us about the collective consciousness." And so he, with majesty and calmness, talked to them in this way: "You become united in order to confront each other, but not in order to defend the unity in all things. You become united to fight each other, but not in order to smooth things over and to build. You become united by words and formalism, but in your hearts, you are as distant as the clouds from the stars. And you call all this collective consciousness. You support each other for selfish purposes, which tend to deteriorate you instead of elevating you. Your behavior is not of a higher quality than that of a pack of wolves, united in order to appease their hunger. And you go to entertainments to sharpen your fingernails with rancor and your tongues with envy. When will your collective consciousness be to forget about yourselves in order to serve the world? When will your collective consciousness be to love yourselves deeply in your fellow man? Are you still determined to keep on casting stones on your own heads, represented by someone else's head, or in spitting on your own faces, represented by other faces? Can't you see that you are neither better nor worse in your own circumstances than those you criticize? Indeed, I tell you that there isn't a blindness worse than the one which confronts one man with another. Yes, there is a collective consciousness in the planet. The duty of each man is to contribute with his own cleanness to clean this layer of collective obscurity. When love rules, the collective consciousness will turn into collective luminosity, and then the golden age will have arrived in all its fullness. Fault-finding and calumniation. And a mother approached him, surrounded by all her children. Then the ones who came with him said, "Don't talk to that woman, because she has a bad reputation and she doesn't have a husband." And he answered them, "You boast by commenting on other people's misfortunes, and your tongues take delight in telling how your brothers fell down when facing the obstacles life put in front of them. How many are the thorns you stitch into your already hurt hearts, and how many are the sorrows added by yourselves to your own griefs? How long will it take for the earth to loosen itself from the seeds of fault-finding and calumniation, as well as to charge at them and uproot them by force from man's heart? Other people throw their sinners out on the street and stone them to death publicly in order to clean their conscience. You do not throw stones, but you throw words charged with thorns, which are worse than stones. You don't talk to the other's face, but behind his back. You bear false witness to a level that builds up a wall obstructing many from walking. Those who so act are worthy of heaven's pity because they don't deserve to have a tongue. You must be aware that a tongue alone can do more harm than all the fires from the world united, and even more than all the torrents from a mountain range running wild. Be careful then, and take care of others. Wrap them up well, and do your best to understand them. And indeed I tell you that from then on you will also be understood and loved. And bringing the woman and her children, he took them with him. Nobility of acts and words from a master when teaching his disciples or the worldly people can only be compared to the purest and most elevated level of compassion and love towards all living beings, as well as to his profound understanding of the past, present, and also the future situation in each one.
Don't be vegan. The devils are keeping the fire going, waiting for you.
Considerate viewers, it was a delight that you could join us today for Words of Wisdom.